Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Janicia, and in this video I want to talk about how to effectively work from home and how to work from home and not go crazy. I'm an entrepreneur and all my work happens at home. And when I first quit my job and moved from working in a building with a strict schedule to then having like all this time where I was responsible for my schedule and in the comfort of my home, you would think it was easy, but I encountered a lot of problems. But before I get into everything, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would love to see you more often. In this channel, I talk about how to move from fear to faith, things about entrepreneurship, and help you step out and take leaps of faith and do crazy, amazing things. So if that interests you, then go ahead and subscribe. Now, whether you are an entrepreneur and you work from home or your job has shifted and moved you to home because of the pandemic and you no longer can come into a building, there are things that we can do to be more effective and get more done. And also to not waste the day away because we just like all over the place. My first tip is to have a schedule. So I like to use Google Calendar to organize what I'm doing each day. One day out of the week, I just spend an hour or two or whatever I need to sit down and literally plan out my month, my week, and my day. And to me, it's the same thing because I basically do similar tasks every day. It helps me get a routine in my mind so I know what I'm doing at all times, because I'm the type of person where if I haven't wrote down something to do, I guess my brain assumes that I have nothing to do, and I would sit downstairs and watch Netflix all day and do nothing and go on errands that I never thought I had to do, but all of a sudden I need to go to Target. And Target is like the best place to go on a weekday when everybody's at work. So I will just like randomly find myself in Target and the grocery store if I don't have a schedule. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So I time block my day and I make sure I give myself enough time to actually accomplish what I'm looking to do. So that means be realistic with your time. If you know you're slow at getting stuff done, then give yourself more time. Don't, set something that usually takes you 2 hours and then put it in like a 30-minute window. Like, you just setting yourself up for failure. And I'm one of those slow people. Like, grocery shopping is slow for me. Like, I just take a long time to do stuff. I don't understand. But if you only have a short amount of time to do things, then break it up into days. So maybe you spend 30 minutes Monday, 30 minutes Tuesday, 30 minutes Thursday, 30 minutes Saturday. And all together, you will be able to get it done. My second tip is to organize your office. I don't know if you're like me, but if there is clutter around, I can't function. I don't know, my brain just can't work. I need my space to be clean. So I make sure every day that I clean up behind myself. If there is cups on my desk, if there is anything on my floor, I pick it up, clean it up. I don't like mess. And when your space is clear, it reflects your mind. It helps your mind to be clear so that you can focus on your work. And it's funny because I have noticed that when my office is junky, then I don't really get too much done. I'm not really productive. And my mind is all over the place and confusion starts out of nowhere. And as soon as I clean up, I feel like, oh, all right, so what are we going to do next? I feel like I can get stuff done. Clean up your space. Wherever you're going to be working, maybe you don't have a dedicated office. Maybe you have a section of your living room or a section of your bedroom to work. Make sure that the entire room is clean, not just your little, spot. Everything. My third tip is to make room for breaks and free time. Sometimes when we schedule things, we get very this is going to get done, and at 5:01 I'm going to do this, and at 5:02 I'm going to do this, and 5:03 do you have room to breathe between any of that time? I am very intentional about hard work and discipline, but I'm also very intentional about free time and rest. And this especially goes for you entrepreneurs, those of you who may be on a schedule, maybe you know exactly what you're going to do and you have your set breaks, when you clock out for lunch or whatever. But when you make your own schedule, sometimes you're either very tough on yourself and you don't make any room to take a break, or you just you have all the room in the world and your whole day is a break and you get no work done. Don't be on either side of that. I wouldn't even say in the middle. I would say more closer to the stricter, but to make sure that you're intentional about your breaks. I personally work 6 days a week. I take my Sundays off and I don't do anything related to work the entire day. Like, no responsibilities. Whatever Janice want to do is what Janice want to do. If I don't want to go there, if I don't want to talk to you, if I don't want anything, I just have free time and I just chill and I just reset. I have a hard stop on Saturdays at 5 p.m. and then I don't work again till Monday morning. And then also at night, I try to make sure that I get off at 8 p.m. So it's like a mixture of working hard, but also making room. The reason why I have these strict boundaries for breaks is because I'm the type of person that will burn myself out, and then I won't want anything to do with work because I'm just so frustrated, so overwhelmed, and just so much is going on. Like, I have to be intentional about breaks. And not only that, but you only have one body. It's not an Avatar situation where you can just go ahead and get a new body after you beat this one up. Like, you have one body, take care of it. And so we get a lot of stress and high blood pressure, and heart disease is real. A lot of times when you're working really hard, you're not making room to make sure that you're eating healthy food. So you're probably on your way to diabetes and all kind of other stuff. Like, other things come along with not taking rest. So in order for you not to go crazy working from home, make sure that you take breaks. Make sure that you rest. You're not living in extended periods of rest, or maybe, every now and then you take a whole week off. I want to get to the point where I take a whole month off. You're grinding, but you also make time to rest. You have one life. And if you have children, they need you. If you have a family, they need you. If you have employees, they need you. So please do not beat the one body you have up because you don't want to, risk losing $1. Let the dollar go and go to sleep. And I would love to hear from you. Comment down below and let me know any tips that you have to help you stay productive working from home so that you do not go crazy. So those were the 3 simple tips that I have for you today. I have a lot more to share with you because I have learned so much from working for myself and stepping out on faith and quitting my job. But if you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. And I will see you in the next video.